Another year of preparing the spring line to run pipe down to the lodge. We got a lot of water here. Joe sprinkled that ash and we are down to bare ground here. It's kind of hard to tell on the camera, but the grass to the snowbank right by the shovel is probably just less than 3 feet. To put that in perspective, last year it was about 5 or 5.5 feet. So quite a bit less snow this year. The only difference here, I know you guys who follow us know what's kind of going on. Here's headwaters of a spring. We created a pool so we can put a filter in there. And then it travels over 2,000 feet down over there to the lodge, which is tucked back behind there. The only difference this year is I'm just going to timestamp a couple things just so I know for future years. Today is April 29th, one of the earliest years in a while. We were up here the end of April, probably about 5 years ago. Other than that, we've had some pretty harsh winters with lots of snow. So anyways, Joe is digging out the trough, which we use as a settling tank. And then I'm up here at the headwaters. So there we go. Nice day. And got 2 snowmobiles up here before the snow got too squishy to ride on. This is our first filter / sediment trap. We've got Emma and Bo with us up here. Zach is up at the head of the spring there. I heard him vlogging just a minute ago, so I figured I'd get my phone out and video a little bit as well. You can see, Emma, go stand over at the edge. Wow, that big shadowy place right there. Yeah, you can see it's about almost 2 foot tall, and that is how much snow has melted from us sprinkling ash on here. I'm in this little bowl from the ash being sprinkled. And Bo is so high up on the snowmobile. So we'll get this trough emptied out. That's the cover for the top. And get the rest of this hose dug out here. And then let the magnificent sun do its work. And probably in a couple, 2-3 days, we'll be able to string the lines together and get water down at the house. Is there water in the spring? Oh yeah.
Enough
I recorded some headwater stuff.
Enough to drop a bucket?
I think so.
There we go. The first filter / bucket is underneath the trough here, so I'm gonna get back to digging.
What, bud?
I'm gonna ride with you.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna be here a while though.
And I'm gonna be in the box. But the box is safe. I'm not for box. No, I won't. Remember, you fell off.
The upper side of the trough is super soft snow, easy to shovel with a snow shovel. The lower side is drifted somehow. It's packed firm, so we're gonna have to use a harder shovel to get that stuff out of there.
What are you two kiddos up to?
Oh, just playing, I'm resting. Oh, good playing, I'm resting.
I think you just copied Emma. He's silly. You guys happy to be out here with your dads on this cool day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Better than being in the house doing school, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't want to do preschool.
Oh, but you're so smart. It's going to be so easy. What, buddy?
Nothing.
Oh, cool.
Hey, Em. Look at this. There's a big, huge pile of ptarmigan poop right here.
Yeah. Uncle Joe, can I see?
Mm-hmm.
What? What is it? Can I see ptarmigan poop?
That's ptarmigan poop.
Ugh.
Well, I dug a little trench to create more of a gradual slope for the siphon. Once water starts to come out of that settling tank trough, it'll come here and then it kind of grades out to level. And then we head down there to that little crater there where Joe spread ash on the next stack of pipe. And there we go. That's about it. All right. We'll be back in the next day or two to hook up the water. That's it for now.
Another thing we do this time of year is jockeying a lot of things around. We just don't have enough shed space or storage space for everything. And certain items need to be in certain places in the wintertime and then in another place in the summertime. Case in point, the washing machine, which goes right next to the dryer here, we bring it inside into the lodge for the winter, and then we move this little chest freezer, it's a propane chest freezer, into this power shed, and that's where our inverter, charge controller, and battery bank is for our solar system. And this thing runs all winter, and the heat from the heating element on this propane freezer keeps this shed nice temperature all winter. Not necessarily above freezing, but it keeps it a lot warmer for the batteries. So now, as summer is approaching, we will move this little freezer out to a storage shed. Now that we're getting enough sun, we're using the electric big chest freezer, and we store a lot more food this time of year, especially as we approach tourist season. So we'll move this freezer out to a storage shed and move the washing machine from the lodge back into its original place. I'll show you where we're going to put this, but I've got to make room in that shed first. So here's the power shed and where the freezer is, and I will move it into that shed out there. Let's go over there. You can see that we still have a decent amount of snow banked up into here. The backyard got a lot of drifted snow this year for whatever reason. So now I've got to make some room in here, refigure some things. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll make some room for that little freezer out here. And as I make room in this shed, I'm going to shuffle some things from this shed, possibly all these nails and fasteners, over to this side. We call this our antler shed. We also store some toys for the kids in it, and some bunk beds for the cabins when we need to make up bunk beds in there. You can see we got a nice little kick sled, a dog sled there. But I wanted to show you the ermine, a little weasel-like creature out here, has been making himself at home and making this his bathroom area. So that is all ermine poop. And it appears that they are somewhat of a tidy creature because he has used one spot for his restroom all winter. And now I have to clean it up. Thanks. Currently stomping down some snow. Maybe you're wondering why. I have a project to do. See the cabin, the little cabin right behind me? That is the two older girls' cabin. And it has no vent on the top, so while they're actually living in it, they sleep in it, you know, a lot of condensation builds up. It's getting real moist in there, and then things are starting to mold. Not a good situation. I'm going to put a ridge vent on that. And right now I'm just trying to get to the shop without sinking. You can see where it comes up. That's my knee. I need new pants, as you can also see. Now this one spot in between the shop and over there, a lot of snow drifted right here. So let me not tuck my pants over my boots here. Now I'm going to purposefully post hole here. If I put too much pressure on it, yeah, there we go. I sunk past my knee, and you can see how this knee is bent. It might be hard to get the scale of what's going on here, but that's how deep the snow is. Ugh. Right here on the way to the shop, and oh my goodness, yep, I put that pan over the boot. I didn't do it, so now I got snow in that one. Let's get to the shop and clean my boot out. But yeah, so you can see I'm tromping this little trench right here, and that's kind of somewhat packing the rotten slushy snow to where I can at least walk on it for another day or two. I'm going to be going back and forth from the shop over to that cabin, getting parts and tools, and I'm trying to get everything I need in one shot, but inevitably I've always got to come back for another tool. Projects take a lot longer this time of year because of that. All right, we're getting close to done here. I cut a strip off the center of the peak here. You can see that. You can see down into the insulation now. And now we've got this ridge vent that just folds over the top. I'm screwing it down just along the ways. And then I've got some rolled roofing, just like this. I've got it cut in strips so that I can go ahead and cap this. And that'll be it.
Woo, there's an excited little swallow. He's happy to be back at the lodge. He's stoked. So it is May 5th, and we woke up this morning to the sound of golden crowned sparrows, white crowned sparrows, and tree swallows. So it all happened last night. Pretty cool for us to see those signs of spring finally. You can tell the snow is making its way out, but like I said, May 5th. This is in front of or sooner than average for us, which is good, but still looks like a ton of snow to most of y'all out there. Let's go see what Joe's doing over here. What do you think, Piper? You smell that smoke? You smell that smoke? It's an awesome opportunity to do it, since right there at our walkway is still covered with snow, so there's no danger of it spreading.
Burn, baby, burn.
There you go. There's some dry grass. What did you say?
Burn, baby, burn.
Woo! Right out here. All right, we have a couple more items of furniture to move out of the living room. We got kids playing kitty cats.
I'm a Maine Coon. This is my baby cat. And I'm a bear, apparently.
Okay, you ready, girlies? You have it?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. A little heavier than the love seat, huh?
Maybe a little.
Okay, nice and slow. Swing toward the lake a little bit. Let me out of the... Okay, your step's coming up. Step. Great. Okay, go ahead and go toward the wall. And nice and slow. Bend at the knees. Nice.
Good job. It's homeschool PE.
These country girls got some muscles, mama. Now it's a bit more echoey in here. Okay, the girls helped me move all the couches. Joe helped me move the entertainment center. More of a game cabinet. So now we can walk over here and see this. I mean, when you move it all out of one room in a tiny house, it's got to clutter up another portion of the house. So there we go. Now we'll step outside and see what Joe and Chloe are adding to the mix now.
This guy has a big shoot gun.
Whoa. Oh, it's a machine gun too. The Ryobi 18-volt machine gun.
Ooh.
Hey, Bo, you want to shut the door?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I will.
Good job.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
So, that means, so I said, yes, indeed.
Okay, getting ready to carpet. Cool. So first order of business is tack strip, or do we lay this first?
No, we'll put tack strip down
Okay.
first.
Let's him some nails, baby.
Yeah, baby. Got the tack strips we gotta install, huh?
Yeah.
You ready to help?
Hang on. Yeah.
It really sounds like you are.
Do we have to hammer too?
Yeah.
Why?
Is that your favorite part?
Yeah.
We'll show you why. Just a minute.
Okay.
Alright, last time we handled this, Alyssa and I loaded it onto the freight sled back in April. All right, so the girls are just kind of giving it a test run. How's it feel?
Good.
Good. So we got it unrolled. It's at least a foot too long, so it was kind of a pain to get unrolled in here. And so Joe just got back from the shop with his knee kicker. So you're gonna bang the padding with your knee pad on, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
Down like this. And screws are right there.
Okay, okay.
And this side won't need it as much. We'll do the other side, but you just kind of put your hand on here and then you kick
Nice.
it, and it'll stretch it over the tack strip, and then you'll kind of push it down on the tack strip.
Gotcha. Looking good in here. So this sign that says Caribou Lodge has always been over here, but we decided there's a couple of reasons why we're trying to redecorate in here. All of Alyssa's books are getting really trashed by sun damage being right next to that window. So we're going to have to get used to it, see if we like it. But at this point, we're trying to keep Alyssa's books out of the sun, which opened up some space on this wall over here. And we thought putting that Caribou Lodge sign over there might kind of close up the room, make it feel cozy. So as you enter the living room, looks cozy here. We're trying to get it set up a little bit more for tourist season too. So you got binoculars and a spotting scope. You come over here and here we go. Little nook over here. Alyssa wants to hang a picture here. There's like sun damage where the goat picture used to be. We're going to hang a picture above that chair and then an old 30-30 rifle above that. So looking pretty good. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. We're thinking it's coming together pretty nice.
Bramante brothers.